What do I feel like I used to back then?
Hello. Please share this on your pages, guys.
Look, only this time.
Hi, Russell. Hi, Mama. Share this, guys, on your pages.
Come on, family, the whole.
Hello, Eric.
The Credo family is on hard. Oh, okay, I see it up there. No.
See, it works. I told you.
No, it just said that
Oh.
you were live on.
You could put on a little music really low in the background.
What?
What's up? So we are going to be starting. We're just waiting for more people to come in. Our topic today is take action. It's like,
Is that too slow? I feel like we need something upbeat. It's the new year. Should I play?
hello, Laquita. Hi, Robert. Thanks for joining, guys. Our topic today is take action. And we're just waiting for a couple more people to come in. Then we will start. Share this. Get people to come on in and join us.
This is
Instagram.
Instagram.
Ain't nobody there.
Right. I'm gonna get kicked off again with this music.
Yeah, one of our last lives, we weren't able to just share it right away. We had to download it because of the music. This is up-tempo.
Right. Happy New Year, guys. Hope you guys had a good one.
Yeah, we don't want Facebook to drop us again.
Exactly. You don't have the rights to this music.
Yeah. So.
Should we jump in?
Yeah.
Happy New Year, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to our live. For those who don't know who we are, I'm Quan.
And I'm Marisol.
And we're just up here trying to inspire you guys, uplift you guys, motivate you guys, and share our journey.
Mm-hmm.
And what's up, Stace?
Hi, Christina and Stacy.
What's up, guys? And keep you guys inspired.
Yes.
To want to be your best self and live your best life, because that's what we're trying to do. And yeah, I hope you guys are ready. I'm sure you guys have goals and visions and dreams and stuff that you guys are looking forward to in the new year. But we want to encourage you guys not to just leave them in your mind, but to write them down and then make a plan and let's really make our goals happen this year.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Thanks for joining, Don. Thanks for joining.
She's gonna say everyone's name that come on.
Yeah, I like to say everybody's name. I want to single you out for joining because you took the time to share this moment with us and
Right.
and speak and listen and join in. So we appreciate that.
Absolutely. We just hope that this be the year that you guys go after your dreams, after your visions, that you connect with great people, that we stay focused and inspired, and what else? That's it.
Just, staying on top of things.
Yeah.
So we
Keep
got
going.
a few things, we want to talk about today.
Right.
Which is taking action
Right.
and going after that. Laquita says in 2018, time to take charge of our destinies.
Yes.
Woohoo!
She
Exactly.
gets it. She gets it. Exactly. That's exactly what we're doing this year.
Hi, Nadia. Thanks for joining.
Nadia.
So we were just saying Happy New Year's to everyone, and hope you guys are getting ready.
Yes.
So we're just going to dive on into our topic today,
Yeah.
which is taking action.
Yeah.
towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards your visions, whatever it is that you want to take action towards, and let this be the year that you start that.
Yes. So the first point we want to talk about is what works for us. Excuse me. What's been working? Hey, what's up? Hi guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And I can honestly say 2017 was a really good year. It was a year of great lessons, and it was like an eye-opening year. You know what I mean? It just made me excited and want to do more, and I realized that I wasn't living to my best potential. So it just made me want to do more, to dream bigger, and that brings us to 2018. But I can say this, in my journey to discovering who I am, I believe it started with my commitment to God. And, once I started to draw a little bit closer to God, God started to reveal to me my purpose and gave meaning to my life. You know what I mean? And my time with the Lord, all 2017 kind of helped push me to want to live my best life, you know what I mean, in honor of God. Because he's been pulling out so much in me, so much purpose and everything that he's instilled in me, like he's just been revealing even the more to me. And I don't know, I'm just looking forward to using all my gifts to empower others, to uplift others. So I think that I can't say, I don't know what's working for you, but my commitment to God is what helped me. And the Bible says, commit to the Lord, and whatever you do and your plans will be established. So I chose to, commit to him. So I believe my plans can be established in 2018, right? So yes, that's where it started for me. Now I'm renewed. I have a renewed mind, and now I'm ready to just take action, and I think we have to not only write down our vision, but we have to make a plan, an action plan of what we want to do to make that dream happen, right? And that's what I did yesterday. I was actually working on my vision board, and I list everything that I want to accomplish this year, but then I also listed the steps to how I want to make them happen. So got to have an action plan. You got to do something. There's that thumb.
I put that thumb up all the time.
You got to have a plan, and or it's just all going to be thoughts in your mind. Yeah.
So that's definitely true. I think that we have this similar journey of making that commitment to God and knowing, seeing the change in your life once you commit, and knowing your purpose and seeing your strengths, recognizing your strengths and what you are capable of doing. And also with the family that you receive from that is also, very inspirational and helpful on your journey.
And also I realized that, God is bringing out things in us, I'll speak for both of us, that we didn't even know we were capable of doing. You know what I mean? Talents and things, even being in front of you guys and just taking more of a leadership role. I'm realizing that it was God.
It was all God.
It was all God. Seriously, because if it was up to me, I would be like, no, not happening. I'll try to figure something else to do. But once you're really secure with who you are, and it kind of make you want to, I don't know, just live your best life and inspire others to do the same.
And you're not too worried about what other people think of you, because you feel like there's a higher purpose for your life, and for everything that you're doing, everything that you're called to do. You feel like there's a higher purpose for that, and everybody has that. Everybody has that ability to tap into that and to learn what their calling is and what their purpose is in life, because everybody has different strengths, different gifts, and it's just about digging deeper, seeking it out. Because I know that's how it started. When you start to seek out, because you're like, nothing else is working in my life. Everything that I do on my own is it's just not working out. And so that's when we both just look, like there has to be another way to this. And it's like that faith and having faith in that calling, like wanting to discover who God is, and then you're discovering who you are. And it's like, oh wow, this whole time I didn't know that I had purpose.
Exactly. I didn't realize
that I had these gifts.
Your pappy signed already?
I'm like, what is this?
Sorry guys.
Oh, okay. My charger thing came out. Sorry. Just want to make sure this is plugged in.
Is it good?
Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. I was like, the Instagram, we're streaming from Instagram and Facebook, and the Instagram thing was just like running out.
Right.
So yeah, so that's the first point that really helped us both get on the path that we're on right now and being able to achieve or accomplish certain things.
Right.
And like you said, making a plan that's like major.
It's key.
Because sometimes you're going blind and you're not writing anything down. You kind of make all these decisions and choices that if you would have written it down and came up with a good plan,
Right.
you
Thought
would
about
have
it.
gotten there a lot easier or found a way that could have prevented a lot of upset.
So we're talking about taking action. So you definitely want to start with writing it down, but also making that plan and making the necessary steps. Like if you want to save money, how much money are you going to put away? You know what I mean? How much you want to save every 2 weeks? Or if you want a car, like how much are you going to put aside for the car? Or start a business, like what are you going to do? You know? What is your action plan? What does it look like? What are you thinking about?
Exactly.
What did you read?
Oh no. No, Bob just came on there and he says, your face isn't centered on the screen, Marisol. Move over to your left.
Should we move over?
Like, now you're out of this screen a little bit. Okay.
I am?
No, there you go.
All right. There. Anything
Good?
for you guys? My throat is all jacked up today. So yes, write it down, come up with a plan. Whatever it's going to take to make that particular goal happen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you just make those steps or whatever. Also, we want to talk about is staying inspired.
Staying inspired.
I think that's key to taking action. You know what I mean? Whatever your goals are, you want to stay inspired. Whatever you're trying to do, if it's a business, maybe stay educated. We were talking about this earlier. You were saying like God keeps you inspired and stuff like that.
Yes, I'm inspired through His words.
Yeah.
And I'm inspired by other people who are going
Living
after
their
their
dream.
goals,
Yeah.
living their dream, and they, I feel like when you do that, you inspire other people. When you release your fears and you start going after things, that inspires the next person to feel like they could do it too.
Exactly.
So that's very inspirational. And also just loving yourself more and wanting better for yourself is inspiring because, if you think less of yourself, you're not going to want to do more for yourself or you're not going to want to reach certain goals.
Right.
So that also was a big deal for me as well. And hopefully that could work for you.
Right. Love yourself. Allow God to continue to inspire you. Stay connected to people, like Marisol said, that inspire you, that push you, that challenge you. And whatever you're into, if it's music, I like to listen to a lot of different artists. I like to write, so I like to listen to good writers.
Good podcasts,
Yeah.
YouTube inspirational
Motivational speakers.
Yeah, that could get you going. In the morning, you could just tune out and put that on.
Right.
Just keep yourself in good company
In a good
and
space.
listening to good words.
Right.
And just avoiding negativity and being around people that don't bring out the best in you.
Right.
And if they're not there to support you or help you grow or be better,
Yeah.
then it's just kind of like you're wasting your time.
Absolutely. So you got to stay motivated, and you got to stay positive. And whatever that means to you, whatever you got to do to stay positive, keep a positive mind. Do it because it's going to help you in the long run.
Yes.
So, yes.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for sharing this. Hi, Brian.
Yeah, I saw
Thanks
that.
for joining in.
The next point we want to talk about is do something every day that is going to work towards your goal, that's going to benefit you. Even if it's working out. What else? If it's right now a business plan or connecting with someone or educating yourself, reading books or YouTube or whatever you have to do to, gain some type of knowledge or information, you definitely want to do that. That way you stay
connected.
Yeah, stay connected and
Yeah.
it keeps you on track.
Yeah. Every day do something. Just a small task that'll
Something.
keep you consistent.
Right.
It doesn't have to be major.
Right.
Because I think sometimes we feel like we have to do so much in a very short period of
Right,
time
exactly.
because
That was
everything is like now.
That's me.
But if you do something small,
Yeah.
it's all going towards the bigger goal.
Exactly.
One little thing.
Absolutely. For those that are just tuning in, we're talking about taking action.
Yes.
It's a new year and it's a fresh start. A great time to kind of start over and start fresh, and to go after your goals and to make things happen.
Yeah, make things
You got
happen.
all year
A
to
clean
be great.
slate.
Clean slate. So just to backtrack, we said commit to God helped us. You know, take the first step, and writing a plan and having an action plan, and executing those plans. We also said stay inspired, and do something every day that'll benefit your goal.
Yes.
And everyone have their own
Way of defining their success.
right?
You know.
And to me, success is being 100% yourself. And loving yourself. I think that's true success. How you treat others, how you treat yourself, that's true success.
Yeah, that is true success. And I think a lot of things stem from just that alone, loving yourself. Because a lot of times if you don't love yourself, you're not really being the best version of who you are or who you can become. So I think a lot of great things stem from loving yourself because you're more amped to do better things for yourself.
Right, you limit
You're
yourself
taking care of you.
when you don't. Right.
Yeah. Cynthia says, I have my goals set for this year. That's good.
Nice.
Have them all written down.
That's what's up. And we want to hear you guys' testimonies. You know what I mean? When things start coming to pass and when you guys start making these things happen, keep us updated. And we're going to do the same with you guys. There's some things I definitely want to go after this year that I'm going to make happen. Doors that I'm going to tear down.
You got to tear down those doors. You
Okay.
can't ask to go in. You just got to break the door down.
Exactly. Opportunities that I'm about to start creating. I'm not even going to wait for opportunities.
Yeah, create your own thing.
But as soon as they happen, we want to hear from you guys, you know what I mean? So we can keep each other inspired. And because when you see other people doing good, you see things working for other people, it kind of motivates you and make you hopeful. So,
Definitely.
but
What's one thing that you guys define as success for you?
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna make a page. Amy says you guys should make a page.
Word.
Yeah, we're gonna make a page, so it could be easier. One place to go to.
What should we call it though?
I don't know. What do you guys think we should call our page? Have that in the back of your mind.
Exactly.
What was I saying? I wanted to say something. Oh, what is one thing that you define as success for you? Like, what is your definition of success?
Yeah.
Somebody.
Talk to us. You guys were quiet last week.
What is success to you?
Yes.
What is success to you guys? Let me hear from you.
Anybody.
Anybody. Come on.
Go
Anybody.
at once.
Christina says, I want to be more confident, more confident person, make a vision board for myself, and graduate school. That's my success.
Yes.
Yes, Christina.
And you can do that.
Yes, you will.
You can be confident right now. You don't have to want to be confident. You can be confident right now. It is a process, but like Marisol was saying, love yourself. You know what I mean?
That's even a process.
Exactly.
It's an ongoing thing.
Look yourself in the mirror and just find something good about yourself, something that you love about yourself, something that you appreciate about yourself.
Yeah.
And start there. You know what I mean? Even if it's your sense of humor, it don't have to be something physical. You know what I mean? But start there. We have another one.
And Stacy says, good communication. That's your success. And I think that's amazing because,
That's true.
it's difficult sometimes to communicate because everyone has a different way of communicating.
Yeah.
So good communication is definitely a big key. Cynthia says, achieving your goals. That's success. That's a hard word to say, guys. Success. Success. Yeah. Achieving your goals. And then Don says, success is when opportunity meets preparation. I prepared diligently.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Preparation is key, definitely.
She added helping kids.
Christina added, helping kids and people is my passion. Want to be medical nurse and make family proud, but more for myself. That's great.
Yeah.
Those are all great goals, and you
Absolutely.
can achieve all of those. And like Don says, preparing, that's his success, is when
Right.
opportunity meets preparation. That's true.
Yeah.
You want to prepare for these things that you put out in the world, you got to speak it first. and then put it on paper.
Yes.
And then you start to walk towards that.
I like that, the speaker part. So, Christine, like you said, you want to be confident. Start with saying, I am confident.
I am confident.
You know, even if you don't believe it right now, you know, even if you don't feel it right now, just keep saying it until you start to believe it, because eventually you will.
Yeah.
And speak over everything you want to do. I will be, you know, a medical nurse. I will make myself proud. I am proud of myself. You know what I mean? Start there. Keep a positive attitude.
Yes.
Next point, your superpower is
Everyone
being
has a
you.
superpower.
Yes, your superpower is being you. You know, no one's you. No one has your story. No one has your testimony. No one has the same fingerprint as you.
Exactly. You are unique.
You are unique, and just everything you need to be successful, whatever that means to you, you have it.
Yes.
You have the everything it takes. You know what I mean? To be your best self. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of tapping into that and allowing God to bring that out of you, because you have it. We all have talents. We all have gifts.
It's already there.
Yeah.
It's there. It's like cringing to come out. And, you know, it's that fear in us that blocks it from coming out, because we are always so concerned with what everyone else thinks, what society thinks, you know, what the next man thinks. And it's like, once you mute that and you look into yourself and you say, you know what? It takes a little courage. That's all it is. Just a little courage, one step forward, and believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying, it was speaking it, believing, writing it down,
and walking
preparing,
and
walking in that.
Yeah.
And it's possible.
Yeah. Just
give yourself that chance to see it through.
Absolutely. So your superpower is being you. You know what I mean? And the Bible says that God gives us the power to get wealth. You know what I mean? And I personally believe that our power is, you know, our talents, and those are, you know, whatever our purpose is. You know what I mean?
Our story.
That's story.
Our power, our journey, what we go through.
Right.
Our message is in there.
Exactly.
Our purpose is in there.
It's in there. You just gotta
use it.
Use it. Exactly. You just gotta find it, use it, and walk in it. Like seriously, because we all have that. And be the person that you want to be now is one of my favorite statements. You know, and we say that often, but be that person now. And that's why I was telling Christine just to speak it and say, I am confident. You know, what does that person look like? Is that person healthy? Are they fit? Are they mentally stable? Are they financially stable? Be that person now. You know what I mean? Is that person a giver? Are they happy? Do that person love themselves?
Create them. Create that person.
Right.
You are that person, so create it.
Exactly.
God gave you the power to create. So you can create yourself.
Exactly. Create what you want to do. Create your goals.
Create your environment.
What do you want to look like? Exactly. Your circle of friends. And yeah, we have the power.
You got the power.
Right. So be that person now. And don't be afraid to help others reach their goal.
Yes.
You know, I believe a lot of times we feel like we have to be, you know, selfish and it's all about us all the time. But in helping others and putting others first, I think that's another version or another way of expressing what success is to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's helping others. You know what I mean? Help others reach their goal.
And it's helping you reach yours as well.
Exactly.
Because we all have that ability to serve each other. And I strongly believe that we were put on this earth to do just that.
Right.
With our testimonies, with our stories, to serve each other and to help each other, increase each other.
Right, and it's planting a good seed. You know what I mean?
Planting a good
If
seed,
you
yes.
know someone that's writing a book, why not support their book? You know what I mean? Because it may be something that you're going to do and you're going to want support in return. So don't be afraid to give. Don't be afraid to help others. Don't be afraid to put someone else before yourself sometimes. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It'll work out.
It is so true. Even if you don't have money to give, a lot of times people feel like, well, I would love to support you, but I don't have the money. And it's like, money is not the only support. You can support someone by just a phone call, praying for them,
showing up,
sharing their work with someone else.
Exactly.
Those are all ways of giving and serving another person.
Right.
So don't always think it's monetary.
Right. I believe the key to being great is being a servant. You know what I mean?
You'll get great fulfillment from that.
Exactly.
You feel like you're doing something that you're giving back to the world.
Exactly. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So
I can't imagine going through life not helping or serving anyone.
I know.
That's like a spiritual death.
Seriously, because at one point we needed someone.
Yeah, everyone needs someone.
Exactly.
We still need
right.
someone.
We still need people.
We need people every day.
Exactly. If you guys weren't watching this, we'll be talking to ourselves. We need you guys.
Nobody wants to talk to themselves.
Right. Opposition. Let's talk about opposition.
Oh, wow. So when you are on your journey and you start to take action, you will run into opposition.
Yeah.
You're going to find that it is, going to be difficult when people start to look at you a certain way, or sometimes they may not understand what you're doing or why you're doing it.
Yeah.
And you may come to someone who feels like, tearing you down or being negative towards you. You're gonna run into all kinds of things, not just people, but you may run into some roadblocks, financial roadblocks.
Yeah.
You're gonna be discouraged from that. You're gonna feel like you're alone at times because you feel like you're the only person in the world that understands what you're going through.
Right.
So there's tons of things that that's gonna be opposition towards whatever you're trying to do, because that's what usually happens when you're trying to prosper yourself and grow yourself and become positive. It's always a negative force that's going to interact with that.
Always.
And it's not always negative. Like, it's not always like it's going to be something that nothing positive can come from it, because you need the negative as well to shape and mold and to figure things out, because sometimes the negativity shifts you in a different direction that may be the right direction for you in the first place.
That's how you view it sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you can't build without a battle. I heard Tina Jake say that just yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
repeat that.
You cannot build without a battle. Okay? Shout out to TD Jakes.
Yes.
So I'm going to share this with TD Jakes. Let him know we're doing this live and holla at us. No, but, yeah, and you have to expect it with preparing for your vision and your goals, like Marisol was saying. You have to prepare for stumbling blocks sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes we go into the new year thinking that everything is just going to work out perfect for us. We're going to start a business. It's going to be nothing that's going to hinder us. It's going to be perfect. Everyone's going to flock to us, and we're just going to have everyone on our side. Everyone's going to get it. That's not true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you prepare and you realize that in building something, like, there's going to be a battle sometime. Yeah. And sometimes it's just like a faith battle, like a mental battle.
A mental battle.
You know what I mean? It's
in your mind.
In your mind. Sometimes we create these own battles sometimes. But when you prepare for them, you're not easily defeated by them. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if you stop going into it thinking everything's going to work out perfectly, you know what I mean? And just realize that, there's going to be some opposition. There's going to be, some stumbling blocks. But, I'm going into this, and I'm not going to allow this to defeat me.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm going to change how I view it, or maybe I got to switch up my plan. Maybe it won't go exactly how you thought it was going to go. Maybe there's something you got to switch up at the last minute,
But you just can't be defeated.
You can't be defeated by it.
Like said, you might get a whole bunch of shots at you, plop, 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 but you haven't been shot.
You haven't been shot.
You have not been shot.
Okay? That's a whole word right there.
Shonda says opposition, my old friend. Yes. We have to steer clear of that and just know that it is an old friend. It helps us. Helps us and hinders us at the same time.
And that old friend is not going to defeat us.
No, you're not defeated.
So when opposition in the battle comes, we'll recognize and say, I was expecting you. But guess what? I got something for you. I'm not going to go and cry and give up on my dream. I'm going to work even harder.
Going. Exactly.
I'm going to figure out something. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you guys switch up your plan a little bit.
Yeah, you got to become creative on the spot.
Exactly.
Like, whoa, what can I do?
Fast.
I got to maneuver.
Right. Because successful people don't just give up. When opposition comes.
They find another route. Stacy says, "What happens when you feel like the underdog and family doesn't appreciate you, and you just spoke about it? But please speak more." Yes, we had a conversation about this even before the live. But again, let's just go over this because it's a big thing for some real. People, and it's real. It's a real situation. I think sometimes, like I was talking to Quan earlier, we're talking about family and you know, sometimes when people commit to helping you or they start with something and then they, you know, just kind of dishonor that, or they bail out, or you're not there anymore, and you feel like you're going to have to do all these things alone, whatever goal or whatever you have going on in your life. And I just was reminded that, you know, family is not always going to be there. That, you know, everyone has different goals, different vision, different purpose, different plans, and you can't always expect your family, just because they're your family, to be there and support you all the time, 100,000% all the time. You just can't expect it.
It just don't.
Don't feel bad if, you know, your family doesn't show up for you.
Right.
They're not your target audience.
Right.
They're not the people that's going to be buying your album. You know, they might just get it just because.
Right.
But these are not
even do that.
These are not your consumers.
Right.
So you always have to have that self-motivation and not put yourself in a position to feel like you are not capable of certain things for yourself, and relying or having codependency relationships with your family members to think like they have to show up for you every time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't put that expectations on my family. I might kid around with them, like, are you going to show up to my live? Are you going to support me on this? But I don't expect them to, and I don't feel bad if they don't. So I just know that I have to continue on with whatever I'm doing, because this is my plan, this is my goals, this is my vision.
Yeah.
And I have to take care of it. I have to nurture it.
Right. Absolutely. And sometimes you have to encourage yourself, Stacey. You know what I mean? Pat your own self on the back. We're not going to always get that, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even get that from your pastor, your church, or your, you know, your closest friends, you know what I mean? You have to know, like, okay, this is what I want, this is what I want to do, this is important to me, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do what I got to do, you know what I mean, to make, you know, things happen for myself, because this is what I want, you know? And you have to realize that you deserve that, you know what I mean? And it's okay to, you know, just keep it moving. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's, you know, you don't ever have to feel like the underdog. You know, sometimes we do feel like that. I'm not going to lie. I've been there before. But, you know, you keep moving forward, you're gonna be on top. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be.
And we did talk about this a few weeks ago about setting good boundaries. Because if you feel unappreciated, a lot of times we put ourselves in situations where we do more than expected, and then we hope to get that appreciation back. Yeah. And we don't get it back often.
And it sucks sometimes.
It does. It doesn't feel good all the time, but it's like to be expected a lot of times, especially if you're a giver and you're a loving, caring person and nurturer, and that's like your innate thing. Like, that's just your thing. Right. That's just how you are. You have to be careful, because when you are a giver, there's some takers out there, and they don't care what they take away from you, as long as you're going to keep giving. So that's when you have to set those boundaries and love yourself more, and let people know, like, this is my limit. I'm only doing this. You're not going to use me. You're not going to drain me, wear me out. You know, it's whatever.
And that comes from loving yourself, because when you love yourself, you're going to know, like, okay, I don't deserve to be treated like this. Or this is going too far. You know what I mean? But you won't know that if you don't really value yourself in that way.
And it's tough with family, because you feel like your family's supposed to love you. They're supposed to honor you, treat you right. How can you do that to me? You're my family. You're my brother. You're my sister. You're my mom. You're my uncle. Whatever. Right. And it's like, family's family. Like, you just have to set those boundaries and know who you are and love yourself. Be kind to yourself, and just let people be them and you be you.
It's about self-love in 2018. Who said this?
Oh, Bob says it's all about self-love in 2018. Word.
Absolutely. Seriously. Yes. Start there. You know, your whole perspective on life will change if you love yourself. Exactly. You know what I mean? You'll start making better decisions. You know what I mean? Happier. Yeah. So definitely. Before you can try to please everyone, man, try to please God first, and then just like do you.
Please God by attending to your needs. Yeah. Because when your needs aren't met, you're going to be like having a passive-aggressive relationship with people, because you're going to be doing so much for everyone else, and you're not satisfying your own needs, and then you're going to feel like, well, you're wasting my time. Right. Well, I did this for you, and da-da-da-da, and I really have to get this done. But that's not that person's fault. It's the way that you're setting things up for yourself. So you have to take care of you first, all the things that you want to do, and then you give from your overflow. Like my sister always tells me, like, if your cup is full, you can't give no more. Right. So it's like you're giving the overflow to people, and that's just too much.
Yeah.
So just tend to your needs, and then whatever you have, if you have the capacity, then give a little to everyone else.
Absolutely. And don't give up.
Definitely don't.
Don't give up.
You can't give up.
Right.
There's no other way but
You
going
better
up.
shimmy.
I have to shimmy sometimes.
Yeah, stay focused no matter what. So we were talking about you can't build without a battle.
Yes.
So it's going to happen, but you keep pushing through and you're going to come out on top. But the key is you can't give up. Even when things don't go right, even when it seems like I was tested today. Like seriously, there was a goal. I just made my vision board yesterday, and already the next day, I'm thinking about giving up on something that I put on my vision board. Shimmy.
Sorry, guys. I have to have some fun. We have no music.
Right. We're just dancing to nothing.
Nothing.
We're dancing to life.
Dancing to life.
Okay.
So you did not give up.
So I did not give up. Right. I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I just made my vision board yesterday. I just declared what I wanted to do this year. I have to stay focused. Mm-hmm. Even when it seems like people are walking out on me that was supposed to be helping me with this plan and helping me with this goal, I'm like, dang, that's a lot on one person. But because it's my goal and it's my passion and it's because it's from my heart and something I really want to do, I can't give up. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, so I got to make things happen, and you guys got to make things happen as well. So don't give up. Mm-hmm. And take time to take care of yourself. You want to talk about that?
Yeah,
self-care.
Self-care, self-development, all that stuff. I think is important that when you really invest in yourself, you're going to have a bigger investment. Wait. When you invest in yourself, the payoff is really big, right? So I just believe in self-development, always learning, growing, and even if you have like opposing relationships with people, you learning from those people as well. And even if you have to close the door on some relationships, open a door to new ones, you're still learning and growing. Setting boundaries, loving yourself, taking time to develop, meditate, eat healthier, like just put all that energy that you would put into other people and things that wasn't really getting you anywhere, put that into yourself.
It's for your well-being.
It's for your well-being because your future depends on it.
Yeah.
And other people depend on it too.
No one want to be an unhealthy, unhealthy, successful rich person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no one wants to be unstable emotionally, physically, spiritually. You can't enjoy what you have. Exactly. You know what I mean? If you don't take care of yourself. So take care of yourself. Let's eat right. Not just in 2018, but forever.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's just make better, healthy decisions.
It's hard sometimes.
It is hard.
But
it's so hard. I was eating before the live.
Yeah, you were. And I had gummy bears.
But we gotta make better decisions. We gotta do what's good for ourselves, so we can enjoy all these things that we aspire to do. We really have to take care of ourselves.
Because she put Shauna puts Yeah, we don't want to ask you what you were eating today.
Oh my God! Don't put her on the spot like that.
Smothered grits and chicken. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, taking care of yourself is key. Like, make that your model for this.
Yeah,
year.
mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul.
Take care of yourself. Do something relaxing. Get a massage. Make time to cut your phones off and just really do something that's gonna bring peace to your life. You know what I mean? Get a massage. I don't know. Get a manicure, a pedicure. Do something that's gonna just like give you that fresh strength. You know what I mean? Go to sleep early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get enough sleep.
Because when you're well rested, you can dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had a few dreams last night, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing when you have that time to put into yourself, you feel so much better.
Yeah, you do.
You feel so much better about life, and your outlook on life changes, your perspective changes, and even reaching your goals become much easier because your mind is clear.
You're alert. Yeah.
You're alert.
You're present. Yeah. And I'm realizing as I can't, like, I'm not old. You know what I mean? I'm still young. But, like, when I don't get enough sleep, I just don't feel, like, I feel sluggish. And I can't just, like, go off of, like, 5 hours of sleep anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Nah. I want all my rest.
Yeah.
She said carrot sticks. She ate
Carrot sticks? Really?
Come on, carrot sticks.
Carrots are good. Make some carrot juice.
Maybe with carrot dip or something. Like, you gotta have, like, a dip with it.
No, see, now you're just putting too much
I
calories
know,
on top
see?
of it.
That's my problem. Or chopped up in a salad. Like, I could eat it like that.
Yeah, that's much better. So, guys, are you excited? Excited? I mean, there's so much to look forward to. I'm sure you guys have started writing down things, writing down goals, and you probably had this going for a couple of weeks now and saying, this is what I'm going to do when New Year's come, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm sure a lot of you haven't really started, haven't done anything yet.
Right.
But, you know, you have to do things in your own time. And just don't get complacent.
Right.
Don't get stuck and trapped in that mindset of like, I'm going to do it.
Right.
But not right now. That's just procrastinating and being comfortable in your comfortability.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to step outside of that and do something, or else you will be saying the same thing, and next year will be here. 2019 will be here, and you will feel like, I didn't accomplish anything. I missed this whole year, a whole opportunity. Like, I'm a year older.
Right.
Whole year passed by, and I still haven't gotten closer to whatever it is I was trying to pursue. Don't let that be you.
Yeah.
Okay?
No procrastination.
No procrastinating.
Yeah.
Start taking action on your goals. So we could recap what we went over.
Absolutely.
For you guys. And if you have any comments, or if you want to... Stacy says... Thank God for
2018.
Oh.
For 2 in 2018.
Oh, for 2 in 2018. I stayed awake for you guys. She's saying thank God for you too. In 2018, I stayed awake for you guys. Please don't forget to end in prayer. Of course,
absolutely.
Definitely. Thank you.
Right, we got time, so we definitely won't. We're going to recap it and we'll pray.
Yes. Bob says, take baby steps to your goals. Don't try to take on a major goal.
Yeah, we said
break
that
them
earlier.
into smaller steps.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
We definitely believe in that.
Yeah, and you won't feel so defeated, you know what I mean? You won't feel overwhelmed, I should say, if you, like, start with baby steps, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, like, sometimes we make this big old vision board, with, like, 50 things up there, but, like, sometimes if you narrow it down to, like, 10 things.
You have a header, and then you have your actionable steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
How am I going to get my license? Well, I have to do X, Y, and Z first.
Exactly.
So just do it in steps.
Or you want to go back to school. The step might be, like, fill out the application, apply for school.
Apply for school,
you know
look for school, research.
Exactly, research school.
You know,
Just
you have little
steps
beforehand before you can reach that big one.
Yeah.
Amy says, going to start today, like right now. Definitely.
That's right.
It's good to just start.
Be that person now.
Yeah, definitely.
Right now, the time is now. Let this be the year that we take risks, that we just take a leap of faith, and we just dive in. Man.
Dive in head first.
Yes. Yes.
It's a risk, but, you know, it's so much fun.
Exactly. And it's
not knowing what can come of it, but just having the thought or the belief that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust the process.
Right.
And just go leap of faith.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't want to die a dreamer. I want to make things happen. You know what I mean?
You want to make it happen.
I want to leave a mark. And, you know, I know that I did everything in my power.
Exactly.
I've done everything in my power to, you know.
Feel satisfied when you're 80-something years old and you look back at your life and realize, like, did you do everything that you wanted to do that was on your heart, that was a passion of yours?
Yeah. And that's what inspired me to even be sitting here with you. Like, I just felt like I wasn't living my best life. You know, like I was missing out and life was just passing me by. And that's a horrible way to feel.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because there's so much life out there. There's so many trips and so many beautiful places and people to meet and places to visit. You know what I mean? You don't want to just waste time. You know what I mean? You want to do whatever you got to do. If you got to make more money to travel, or you got to whatever you got to do. You just got to stay focused. You know what I mean? And just make sure you're being your best self. You know, you don't want to miss out. You want to take advantage of every day and every opportunity, and make every day count. You know, my saying is make this day great.
Yes.
We have the power.
And just starting, it gives you confidence.
Yeah.
So if you do one little thing, that'll give you confidence. I remember when I was starting out, and I remember I got my camera and I was going to do music videos for people. But I was like, I don't know how to do a music video. But I just got the camera and I said, you know, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to learn as I go. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And that camera gave me confidence to say I could do this. And then from there, I realized that I couldn't rely on other people to do editing for me and all this other stuff. So I started to do it myself and learn myself. So you never know what hidden talents or gifts that you may have or the things that you are doing that you have to do because you can't afford to pay other people to do it. You're giving yourself more skills, like you're learning more skills. And if your goal is to ever be an entrepreneur or to start a business or to be the biggest whatever, you know, you have all these little skills that you acquired on your journey because you had no choice but to do it.
Right, to do
and that
research.
just made you become a well-rounded individual where, you know, like you can have employees and you can train them on certain things because you know a little bit about everything.
So true. You know, and I've been doing a lot of research for a business venture that I want to do.
Hi, Ebony.
What's up, Ebony? She's like, good evening.
Good evening.
So I've been doing my research and just been learning how to do things on my own because sometimes waiting on people and trying to depend on people, like sometimes things will never get done. So
And that could be your excuse.
yeah, it's like, oh, I don't have help.
I don't have help.
Right.
I don't know how to do that. Excuse.
Exactly.
Because if you don't know how to do something in 2018 and you have internet,
I know.
then it's like, come on. That's just an excuse.
Google tells you how to do everything.
Google, you can go on Google, YouTube. There's all kind of videos, everything that you can learn how to create and do all the things that you want to do.
Yeah, so there's really no excuse.
You have access. There's resources at your fingertips.
Yep.
No excuses, guys.
Shout out to everyone that just tuned in. We see you guys popping in. Thank you. Let's recap.
Thank you, Stacy.
Might as well.
Yeah, we're going to recap because the topic today was talking about taking action.
It's a new year and it's the best time to just start fresh. Never feel like you're too old or it's too late for you to dive back in. This is the perfect time. We have all year to make new goals and new dreams and new moves.
Exactly.
So, perfect time.
So the first thing that we went over was talking about our journey, and what started us on this journey was our commitment to God and our faith and believing in His Word and knowing who we were through God.
Through God, yeah.
And, you know, seeing what our purpose was and our calling and all these gifts that we had and not, you know, allowing fear to block those things, even though, you know, I continue to get fearful about certain things.
Yeah.
But then I have to take a moment and, you know, remember why God has given us this gift, and you know, anything that any challenge that I want to put on, it's like you get a more powerful punch, you know. And then the second thing we're talking about was
was write it down and come up with a plan and how you can actually execute that goal that you have, or you know, the steps necessary to make that happen, and stay inspired. You know, loving yourself and loving God is what kept us inspired, and just, you know, whatever your field is, you know, if it's music, if it's writing, you know, study, learn from other writers, and stay connected to positive people. You know what I mean? That keeps me inspired when I see other people making moves. You know what I mean? Other people doing positive things. It kind of makes, you know, it keeps that fire burning within me. It's like,
you know it's possible.
Right, you know it's possible because you see people doing it. Exactly. And continue to do something every day that's beneficial to your goals. You know, even if it's one thing. You know.
We talk about how to define success. Like, how do we define success? And I know you were mentioning like being your true self and loving yourself is a success.
That's a big accomplishment. You know what I mean? To just be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, because
so much comes from that. Just
so
loving
much.
Yourself.
Yeah, man.
It's a huge barrier, and sometimes we don't realize how not loving yourself can block you from so many awesome things that you could do.
It's pretty much fear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fear always cripples.
Exactly.
Cripples you. But your superpower is being yourself. No one's you, you know. And you can be that person now, whoever you aspire to be. Like, you can start now. I'm not saying if you want to be a doctor, you can just be a doctor now, but you could get in that mindset now. You know what I mean? And you can do what it takes to, you know, get there.
Exactly.
Did that make sense?
Yeah.
I felt like you were about to say something. Helping others is a key to success. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Don't ever feel like we're above people.
Yeah, and continue to have empathy and continue to have compassion for people. And we're not saying to like keep all these negative people in your life and I have to help you because you're just a negative sour punch buttercup. You know, but it's just honestly just having compassion and helping other people, because in turn, like, if you want something for yourself and you want to, you know, build something, you ultimately, you know, you're going to have help to do that.
Yeah.
And it takes a whole team to make certain things happen. So you could be a blessing to someone else, and
True.
in return, you'll get that back.
Yeah. And don't be afraid of opposition, you know, because it's going to come. And we mentioned the T.D. Jakes quote. He said, "You can't build without a battle." So there's going to be opposition. There's going to be little things that's going to come and try to hinder you from accomplishing your goals. But prepare for that mentally. You know that it's possible, and like things happen. You know, but don't allow it to defeat you or stop you. Keep going. Keep believing in yourself. Keep pushing through. Don't go somewhere and cry and give up. You know, if you got to cry, wipe your eyes, but get back. Get back up yeah, and try
just
it
be
again.
creative and maneuver through that thing.
Learn how to think fast and quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old way of thinking, you know, that got to change. When you would give up easily, you know, or easily defeated or something. Like,
one thing didn't work out, so you just gave up on everything. Just like forget it.
Don't carry that into this year.
Don't. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. It takes work. Mm-hmm. We said faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
So if you do something, you start a task, and you're like, "Oh, this didn't work out. Forget it.
Right.
I tried. Whatever." That's just a cop out. You never know how great you can be until you actually put forth the effort. And you know what? That didn't work, but I'm gonna try again.
Yeah.
Like I got frustrated with something I was trying to build, and it took me like 5 times to get it right. But each time I was frustrated, but I didn't give up.
Right.
And that's what you got to do. Maybe you got to walk away from it for a day or two and come back.
Yeah.
Whatever you have to do, but just don't give up on yourself.
Right. And I did the charity gala in honor of my mom back in 2016, and that was my first gala ever, and that was a freaking challenge. You know what I mean? Like dealing with just people you thought would help you and family, and you know, just expecting too much out of the wrong people, and just. It was a headache, and I wanted to give up, but through the pain, sweat, and tears, like, I realized it was bigger than me. You know what I mean? It was in honor of my mom, who had passed 10 years ago, and I just drew like some type of strength from her and like some passion from that, and I made it happen. You know what I mean? I could easily give up. Like, no one put a gun to my head and said, "You have to do a charity gala."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was my passion, and that was a goal of mine. So I did what I had to do, and I made it happen.
Make it work.
Yeah. The last one, because I want to make sure we have time to pray, is
take care of yourself.
take care of yourself.
We talked about that. Just loving yourself more and taking that time to invest in you. Whether you need more knowledge about something or you need more time alone or whatever it is, just get yourself to that point where you feel strong and capable of, you know, stepping out on faith and doing what's best for you towards your goals and your visions.
Yeah. And sometimes people can make us feel like crap. You know what I mean? Like you're the worst person. Like you're not good enough. I think, was it Stacey that said she felt like the underdog?
Yeah, she felt like not appreciated.
Yeah. So just take time to yourself to really love yourself, appreciate yourself, find something good about yourself. And if there's things that you need to work on, it's okay.
Yeah,
work on it.
Build that character up. Create the person you want to be, and don't give up on you.
Yeah.
Don't give up on you.
Absolutely.
Love yourself.
Yeah, because if you don't take care of yourself, no one else is going to do it.
Exactly.
So
you set the tone for how people are going to treat you. So if you are like a doormat, people are going to walk all over you.
Yeah.
So stand up, put your armor on. You cannot be defeated when you have God on your side.
Absolutely. And I want to go back to when we were saying about helping others and to serve others. In doing these lives and encouraging you guys and trying to inspire, it's really been empowering me, you know, and encouraging myself. So this is what happens when you put others before you. You know what I mean? See how I'm still, we're all being fulfilled here. You know what I mean? Because I'm being blessed by you guys. I pray you guys are being blessed by us. And yeah, it's working out. It's a twofold thing.
It's an exchange of love.
It is. We don't need it. But thank you guys for tuning in. I know a lot of people have come on, and thank you guys for those who stayed and watched the whole thing, and those that shared.
Yeah. Definitely share this on your pages if you don't mind. Like, share this or invite people to come to the next lives.
Yeah.
We're going to keep this going every Tuesday. And if you guys have any topic ideas or anything, please DM us or just put it up here on the live. Like, let us know some things that you want to talk about or hear about, or what helps you or motivates you the most.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys could share that with us, it would be so helpful, because sometimes we were talking to each other like, what should we talk about this week, you know?
Right.
And it would be helpful to hear from you guys.
Exactly. And there's so much negativity on social media, so it'd be nice to, you know, to share some positivity
Yeah, keep it
with
going.
people, you know, especially with this new year. All right, let's pray. Normally we don't have time to pray. It's like 5, 4, 3,
Yeah.
we're done. But God, we thank you for this live. We thank you for this session. We thank you for everyone that tuned in. Thank you for Marisol, Lord God, and you giving this vision to her to minister and to empower, to spread positivity and knowledge, Lord God, to the followers. God, we thank you for our journey, Lord God. We thank you for this place, this moment that we're in right now. We take a moment to appreciate, Lord God, where we are now, Lord God, and where you're getting ready to take us, Lord God. Keep us focused. Help us to love ourselves. Help us to see ourselves as you see us. Help us to be a light and to continue to spread love, Lord God, in this dark, dark world, Lord God. We thank you, Lord God, because we believe that you're going to bring our visions and our goals and our dreams to pass, Lord God. We're not forgotten, but we are loved and we have purpose, and we will do everything that we are purposed to do. We will reach our destiny. We love you and we thank you for this session. Every person that tuned in, bless them, bless their homes, bless their mind, bodies, and souls, Lord God. We love you and we thank you. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. God bless you guys.
Amy Rodriguez says, vision boards, I'd like to learn.
Word.
Yes.
Well, do we have time to talk about that real quick?
The vision boards?
Yeah, vision boards are simple.
Yeah.
Vision boards are simply your goal. Like, I know I'm a visual person, so I like to, if I want a car, if I want a business thing or whatever, I like to put pictures up there,
Yeah.
you know, so I can see it, and it keeps me inspired. It keeps me, I don't know, it's like color, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's tangible, and it's like, it's possible, it's real, and I need to see it. So start with writing it down. If you want to put pictures up there, put pictures up there. But like, you definitely want to have a plan of what you're gonna do to make those things happen.
Yes.
So
you
simple.
can use apps like Pinterest. You
Yeah.
can save, or
You
you
do
can
it on your phone,
screenshot
yeah.
things and have it in your phone where you can look at pictures. Or
Or you
like,
can-
I have a blackboard that I roll out on my wall here. It covers up like most of my wall, and I like to just write down things, kind of like having my notebook on my wall.
Yeah.
You can have notebooks,
We should-
everything, like anything that has paper and a pen or anything that you could write it on. Just start writing it down.
Oh,
What
bless
were
you,
you gonna say?
Stacy. I appreciate you. I was gonna say, if we had a vision board party, how many people would come?
Yeah.
I thought about doing that, but I don't know. You guys ain't
Vision
gonna come.
board party. You said that. How are you gonna speak that? You
I
gotta be
know.
like, you guys would be
You
interested.
guys
in
will
coming.
come. I'm sorry, but it's simple though. There's so many ways to do it. So
Yeah, whatever works for you. Just write it down, make a plan, make it happen,
down.
take action.
take action.
Oh, Ebony said she would, and Amy said she would too.
Nice.
So we have a little vision board party.
Exactly. Have little snacks and stuff.
Oh, and Cynthia said
What?
she would too.
That's
We
what I'm
got
talking
3
about.
people.
Nice.
Oh. So Instagram is counting us down, guys. So thank you
20
for
seconds.
joining.
Instagram, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Stacy.
Shonda will come there too.
Shonda.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So we'll be back next week. Don't forget to send us some topic ideas. That would be so helpful, guys. Topics.
Yeah.
Give us some topics.
Yeah.
DM us.
Absolutely. Hope you guys have fun.
I know. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was a good one. And yeah. What is this, Facebook?
This is Facebook. So, guys, if you have any topics, please share it with us.
Yeah.
please send
Maybe
it to
something
us.
you've been battling with, or something you've been
Something we
thinking
could
about.
talk about.
Yeah. You're waiting
Yes.
till like the last second.
Well, I don't know. Did we start this one first? I don't know if they might.
No, we did start this one first. Actually, I'm surprised that one went out.
It was an hour, so I don't know if Facebook gives you
But
a
it was
little
like
more time or
it was
something.
like a second after.
Oh, okay.
Well, since we're here, no, I'm just kidding.
See y'all next Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Yes, Amy, we'll see you next Tuesday. Remember, share some topic ideas with us. That would be helpful. If you put some up there, guys, and the people that are tuning in still, give us some topic ideas for next week and the weeks after.
Yeah.
Like, we are songwriters and musicians. Like, we love music and creating.
Right.
Or if you guys want to talk about starting a business, being an entrepreneur, if you have ideas and you don't know where to start, like anything, we'll talk about and help you.
Right.
Okay, good. Give
And
me some
figure it out
topics.
together too, because we don't know everything.
Yeah, we don't know everything, but what we already started and,
Yeah.
and we're doing, it can
definitely
definitely
help
help
you.
you, especially
Yeah.
if you didn't start yet.
For sure. Sometimes you just need somebody to believe in you.
Exactly.
That goes a long way.
Yeah, it does. All right, guys, so we're going to close out and just DM us any topic ideas. All right, see you next week.